So that she come out slow, she jumps very well now, but it actually suits her to ride her very quiet early.
Patrick, do you think she'll get further than...
No.
You don't?
No, I think these fast run 1200 metres are ideal for her.
Spot on. Congratulations, mate.
Patrick Payne with John Letts. Here's the winning trainer, Clary Connors. That could not possibly have been any closer.
No, it was fairly close, wasn't it? No, yeah. Well, we won, that's the main thing.
Yeah, presented her beautifully today, Clary. She obviously didn't take any harm from that run on Saturday. She looked superb in the yard.
Yeah, well, she took a little bit of harm from the run. Lenny Beasley got off the other day and he said he's never rode a horse that tried so hard last Saturday not win. And I think her run last Saturday was as good as when she won the Golden Slipper. I took her home, we looked after, you know, we love this mare. She's a lovely little mare, she's been great to me. Done nothing well, just swum and poked around. Just never went out of a can, and she's come today and she backed up. She's all heart, she is.
She had a lovely drag in the run, didn't she? It was just a matter of the run coming at the end.
That's right, you know, and backing up. She had a hard run the other day, but she's pretty tough little mare, you know.
And just a quick one, any reason for the change of rider today with Patrick Payne going on?
No, well, Patrick won on it before down the straight, and we said if we won in this race, he could ride her again because he knows the track so well. Lenny's won on her, and, you know, it's pretty hard for them to come down if they don't know every blade of grass, and Patrick's pretty good at it.
She's coming back now. Enjoy the moment. Well done, Clary.
Thanks very much, Peter.
Clary Connors, the winning trainer, and she is a lovely little mare. She looked terrific today, and she has stuck her head out right at the right time and got the money in the Group 2 Emirates Classic. Belle de Jour takes out the money from the Gallant Falvalon, third placing in the race going to number 5, Sedation. As we watch these two horses stride to the line and strive for victory, we'll take a break from Fabulous Flemington. Patrick Payne has already stood on the scales at 55 kilos. The rider of Sedation, Darren Beedman, gets up, weighs in at 57.5. Stewards don't necessarily make them weigh in order now. It's just quicker to get them all up there whenever they can. And then we can get the signal from Mr. Des Gleeson. Hopefully he'll give it to us. Just waiting for everything to be notified officially, and yes, it is. Brought to you by Liberty Financial. Correct weight is there after the Emirates Classic, and there is one of the part owners of Belle de Jour, a very well-known man in the advertising world, John Singleton. He just needs to get a little bit more excited when he comes to the races, I think, John. He doesn't really enjoy his horses winning, does he, Dan Malicki?
No, absolutely not. He's had them winning quite often, hasn't he, Pete? Golden Slipper winner Belle de Jour is her main claim to fame, but she's one that's really gone on and wins another Group 2 today. $8 and $2.30. Her form at Flemington down the straight's excellent as well. $1.50 Falvalon, $12.10 Sedation. Quinella of $15.40, Exacta $36.80. The trifecta $1,241. The running double $80.80. The daily double paid $35.80, and the quaddie in Victoria $4,186 on 5, 2, 1 and 8. So Belle de Jour, she mightn't have been favourite, but she's always a very popular mare. A lot of people like to follow her. She's a Group 1 winner and has an army of supporters, Tim.
Certainly did. They had an army of supporters in the ring. Although it was a notable drifter, there were still plenty of people down here tipping it, and apparently John Singleton was tipping it to a few people. So the bookmakers can possibly thank Belle de Jour for having a slightly bigger nose than Falvalon. Let's move over to the 10 News Plate, the last event. And they're only tipping one horse, and they've been doing it since we've been here about 9 o'clock this morning, and that is the Lee Friedman, Damien Oliver combination of Marley, call it what you like. It's just touching black figures. It will start a very, very, very short price favourite, Pete.
Yeah, you're not the only one who's been tipped at, Tim. The coat pullers have been out in full force down here. In fact, if I have my coat pulled about this horse once more, I think the sleeve's going to fall off, Jen.
Yes, well, some celebrities do own this horse, and I'm
like
sure they've got plenty of friends out here, like Dr. Turf, Michael Kadinsky, just to name a few.
Dr. Turf's not a celebrity.
Well, I do like it too, Pete. I can't go past Marley. I thought he showed terrific tenacity to score at Moonee Valley last start. Bit of an up-and-comer, only had the 11 starts for 5 wins in 2 seconds. For second, I put in number 7, Bergamia, and wanted a bit of odds if you're taking a trifecta, number 4, Knockrow.
I've gone for Frere Jacques, number 9. I thought it was pretty promising, and I think it'll be right in the finish. It's showing $5. As we saw, Marley came up the tote favourite for the lucky last. A reminder to Melbourne viewers that you will see that during your news. Sydney viewers will be leaving us at 5 o'clock, and the rest of Australia, we will be continuing on. So hopefully for my sake, you'll see Frere Jacques win. But for Jenny, John and Gary, Marley, and number 14 in the last race for Dan Malicki, and that is Lord Ardsley, and it's going to be pretty good each way odds around about the $13 mark at the moment. Presentation is right after the Group 2 Emirates Classic, and here is the Senior General Manager of Commercial Operations for West Asia and the Pacific Ring for Emirates, Mr. Keith Keith Longstaff.
Chairman of the Victorian Racing Club, Mr. Andrew Ramsden, and committee members, welcome. Emirates Airline is proud to be part of the Crown Oaks Day in sponsoring the Emirates Classic race. On behalf of our chairman, His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Maktoum, I would ask the representative of the owners, Mr. John Singleton, to accept this prize.
Well, they're going to have to build a different room for all the trophies, and they are magnificent trophies, very unique always for the Emirates races. And congratulations to John Singleton and his fellow connections. One to go here at Flemington on Crown Oaks Day. It's the 10 News plate over 1,600 metres. Starting time is 5:15. If you're trying to get out, we wish you the best of luck on the last.
There he is, Stephen Arnold, winning jockey of the Oaks for 2001. And what a good win it was by Magical Miss in the Oaks for this year. Well, let's cross quickly down to Mark Oaston, where it's all happening in the yard.
Well, we're currently in the powder room of the Tui's new lounge, and this gentleman's about to do this lady's hair. What's your name, sir?
I'm Nicholas.
Hello, Nicholas. Yep. And this lady's name is?
Lena.
Hello, Lena. Now, what are you expecting Nicholas to do with your hair?
It's just going to neaten it up a little bit. It's just a bit, it's been blowing out in the wind a little bit today, so just straightening it out a bit and putting it up.
It's beautiful, and Nicholas is doing a beautiful job with that, and we'll just leave those two good folk. Here's a lady. Hello, how are you? Have you just walked in, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, are you working here or just
I'm
lost?
helping out with the Joe Bailey section.
Oh, are you? Now, how's that all that going?
Really well today, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll just move over here because that lady was about to trip over our cord. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Christine.
Christine, now are you in to get your nails done or your hair done?
No, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Right, that's a bit embarrassing. All right then, here's a lovely lady. How are you? What's your name?
Mari.
Mari, are you backing a winner?
Not as yet.
This is a lovely spot here, isn't it? Beautifully decked out.
It certainly is. It's a pleasure to be here.
It certainly is. We're in the powder room. It's been great fun. Some lovely people here, and as you can clearly see, it's very busy.
Yes, thank you, Mark. I might have known he wouldn't be where he was supposed to be, Mark Oaston. He just wanders off at this time of the afternoon as we close down this wonderful Oaks Day. Now, we usually get a crowd from my producer or Peter Donegan. Let's get it right from the horse's mouth. Scott Vickers-Willis, Marketing Manager, VRC. How many?
Just over 101,000, Tim, so it's a fantastic, it's a record for Crown Oaks Day, so we're very pleased with it.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, crowd down a little bit on Melbourne Cup Day, but still 92,500 people. I mean, it's just amazing.
It has been a great carnival. I think even, although we had the poor weather on Tuesday, today it's just phenomenal. I mean, it's a work day in Melbourne, 101,000. It's just a great testament to the strength of the event.
Oh, yeah, Peter and I keep saying, I mean, if you could bottle this and sell it, you'd make a fortune. I mean, do you know what it is? Because I'm trying to figure it out. What makes this week as special as it is? And in the last few years, I mean, 300,000 plus come for the whole week.
I think it's tradition. It's the fact that Melburnians get so much behind their sport. It's the fashion component. The event's a very broad event, so yeah, it's been terrific.
Yeah, it has been. And, you know, I am continually amazed at how much trouble these people go to. And don't they look great? The ladies look just fantastic.
Absolutely. The fashion stakes, I think, has lifted again another notch this year. So very impressed, and we're looking forward to next year.
Yeah, in fact, here they are. And, you know, as you wander around, and it's a bit hard for me, I get anchored up here. Everyone just has such a terrific time. And, you know, in the uncertain times we're in, isn't it great to see people just forgetting about all of that for a while, coming to the races and having some fun?
Absolutely. It's all about fun, and I think that you can really see people enjoying themselves here at Flemington today in every nook and cranny.
Yeah, you were saying to me before we came on the air, I mean, you guys try to think of ways to outdo yourselves every year, and all you succeed in doing is make yourself busier.
That's true. We're all. It's a long week, and we've still got another day to go on Saturday with Emirates Stakes Day, so it is a long week, but we're getting there.
Yeah. Thanks for coming up to see us.
Pleasure.
And again, well done. I mean, it's just an extraordinary.
Thanks, Tim.
Scott Vickers-Willis from the VRC Marketing Manager. Sandra, you have special guests adorned all over the place down there.
Always Tim Webster, and joining me now is Gemma Gaunt, who'll be joining us on Stakes Day, actually. Welcome, Gemma. This is your first Flemington Fling.
It is, yeah. My dad's actually a horse trainer, so I spent a lot of time at the races over in Perth, but this is my first Flemington Spring Racing Carnival, and I'm enjoying it. It's great.
Now, you're also backing some winners, I hear.
I am, yeah. I had a bit of a win on the Derby, Not on the Derby, sorry. Where are we? We're on Oaks Day today.
Well, no, but you were here Derby Day and you did quite well.
I did on Derby. I had Gold Lossie, and I backed that again today, and it came in 5th, but I picked the winner as well, so it was fine. It was good.
Now, of course, one of your earliest claims to fame is as a Big Brother housemate, but you've managed to move into another house. How has that made you feel with the Search for a Supermodel?
Yeah, Search for a Supermodel was great, and living in the house was fantastic. The first night I was up there was very weird. I had a few emotions that I didn't expect to come back and haunt me, but after about 3 or 4 hours, it was all good. And once I realised I could actually leave the house and come back, then it was great. And the girls are fantastic, so we had a great time.
Are they a nice bunch of girls?
They actually really are. I mean, people expect girls in the modelling industry just to have this sort of cattiness about them, but they really don't. These girls are young, and the older girls sort of act as a big sister to the younger ones, and it was a really nice rapport going on between them all.
And tell me, did you pick up a few hints from Gretel in terms of the way she looked after you and how you can pass that on and perhaps look after the girls a little?
Yeah, I did actually, because Gretel actually off camera is a really lovely person, and she's always there to offer advice and guidance to us all, and that's what I tried to do with the girls as well. So now
we get to find out tonight, don't we, who is the new Australian supermodel?
You do, yes.
7:30 on 10?
On 10, yes.
So there's no chance we can prize that?
No way. No, my life wouldn't be worth living. I could have pegged about 5 girls, but I think the winner, I don't think you'll be surprised. She's beautiful.
Now, you're joining us on Stakes Day as a roving reporter. Looking forward to that?
I am, yes. It will be fantastic. It's my first sort of roving reporter role on live television, so it will be great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
We're really looking forward to having you on the team, Gemma. But good luck tonight in the final series, as it were, of Search for a Supermodel, and we know it's going to go very well. And of course, this supermodel heads off overseas to be part of the next major competition, doesn't she?
It does, yep. She goes off to Miami, Florida.
Right.
And there it's Ford's international final.
Okay.
So we'll see how one of our girls goes against the best in the world, and I'm sure she'll do amazingly well.
All right, well, listen, as I said, good luck tonight, but we're so looking forward to you being part of the team on Saturday. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in a couple of days.
Excellent, thank you.
Tim, we've got another member. They're just joining us by the dozens.
Absolutely. And doesn't Gemma look fantastic too? Gemma, you look just great. Now, Sandra, you normally do this, but I can tell you and the rest of Australia that the winner of our viewers' fashion competition is Deborah Staines. I think we're about to see her, and she picked the winning designer, which was Barbara Wilson. So well done, Deborah, to you. No, we can't get that super up just yet. No, that's it, but I can tell you. Deborah Staines, Barbara Wilson, viewers competition winner. Well done. All right, just before we take a break, let's relive the drama and excitement of Oaks Day.
Racing in the Oaks. Magical Miss has burst away. Here's another one for Bart Cummings coming up. Stephen Ardle, the favourites, Home and Hose. Magical Miss is going to bolt the Oaks in.
Yes, and wasn't it a good win, Peter and Jenny down there? You know, you watch them and you think to yourself, if everything goes okay, this will be a Melbourne Cup horse. We watched Let's Elope, didn't we, back in 1991, and so many other good fillies, but she won like a champion.
Yeah, I think we'll see her next year, Tim, if all goes well with her. And that's what I was saying to Roy Higgins before, Jen, about the parallels between Light Fingers and her, you know, both trained by Bart Cummings. She's clearly the superior filly at this time of the year, and I think she's only going to get better.
Well, I think so, and being in the hands of Bart Cummings, you couldn't be in better hands, particularly for the staying races, and I would say Melbourne Cup is looking quite good for her, isn't it?
We've already sung the praises of Stephen Arnold in the telecast today. He's one of the tallest jockeys going around, if not the tallest jockey, and I just think in the last 12 months that he's taken that step to be able to compete with the great jockeys that we've got here.
Yes, he really has, and a double today for him. How tall is he, Pete? Do you know exactly?
About 5'10", I think, Jen.
5'10", yes. Well, look, he's riding extremely well. He just keeps on improving, which is a great sign.
What about the crowd today? Tim's already mentioned it with Scott Vickers-Willis. 101,201 was the official crowd.
201, they got it correct, right? That's a good effort. Oh, it's a great effort. Actually, it looked like more, I've got to say. It really did.
It did, and appropriately, right at the end of the day, the sun's coming out for us.
Yes, and it's all working too, I think. The champagne with the girls, and the guys are all happy as well.
Yeah, the champagne seems to be kicking in beautifully. Now, we're looking forward to Saturday as well. We've got the Emirates Airlines Legends race, and you were talking to a couple of legends before.
Yes, Tony Cruz and also Gary Moore. Gary Moore is now training over in Macau. Tony Cruz was a fantastic champion jockey over in Hong Kong for so many years. Beautiful hands on a horse, and I'm looking forward to seeing him ride again.
Looking forward to seeing all of the legends, Tim. That's coming up on Saturday with the big race of the day, the Emirates Stakes as well.
Yes, the sun has come out, and I tell you what, not too many people have left. And I think the clue to this is, if you're going to come to Oaks Day, invite the boss with you. Then you won't have any dramas at all. I mean, it is amazing, isn't it? 101,000 people plus on what is a work day in Melbourne. And remember, tomorrow's a work day too. And as you can see, oh, well, yeah, that's a good idea too. When in doubt, talk to the policeman and let him help you. Fantastic. Just another tribute to the people of Melbourne. You are fantastic. You really are. The way you support your sporting events. And as we say, there's nothing bigger than this one. We'll say goodbye to Sydney and Melbourne. And Melbourne, you'll see this next race in your news. We'll come back shortly for the other states of Australia.